I'm going to show you how to do an air dribble from beginner to advanced. I'm going to show you how to do a beginner air dribble, an intermediate air dribble, and an advanced air dribble. I'll be giving you secret tips all through this video that no other channel offers. I've done freestyle for a couple of years. I've played against the likes of Jaxi and TX in tournaments. So I'm going to tell you all of the information I've gathered through all of these years and share it with you in this video. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Helps me a ton of the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me reach my like target of 60 likes in this video. So make sure you like down below. And I'll go into the training pack now. So the first one is just a corner air dribble. You might do it from the sidewall like this, but this isn't a beginner air dribble. This is actually pretty difficult, and this won't be your first air dribble that you hit. Your first air dribble that you ever hit will be from this setup, in shot number 2. This is how I scored my first one, and this is how you will as well. And all I did for my first ever air dribble was just get 3 hits in the ball like this. Just like that. I did turn in the air there, but for your first air dribble, you won't turn in the air, you'll just have 1, 2, 3. And the best way to do this is just improve your mechanics. All an air dribble is just having good air and ball control. And the way you improve this is just flying around the map like this. Just like this. Try and keep as close to the corner as possible. If you've got workshop maps, use workshop maps. I use workshop maps a lot and they help me tons. And there's also a map called Pillars, and just flying figure of 8s in Pillars. I'll quickly show you that now. So go into free play, change this until you see Pillars. There's just tons and tons of maps now, so you'll probably be scrolling for about half an hour to try and find it. And where is it? Here it is, Pillars. This one, just go on figure of 8s inside of this. Just go around like this. When you can go around it 8 times, you'll probably be good enough to attempt an air dribble, or maybe less than 8. 8's a bit harsh, but just go on figure of 8s in car cam, just like this. You don't have to do any spins at all yet, just do a normal air dribble like this. A normal aerial like this, I mean. Even I struggle with normal aerials, to be honest. I'm just used to doing like the spinning ones. So I'm better at spinning than actually just doing it straight still like this, the proper way. But if you can do it around 3 times like I just did, then you can move on to the actual air dribble. And then go back in your training pack and go back in this. Then go from the corner again. As I said, the corner is a lot better because you only need 3 touches. You can do 3 touches from this sidewall here, but it's just a lot difficult. A beginner here will fall down around here, and if you did that from the corner here, that would be a goal. And my main tip for you, as I said before, just improve your air and ball control, and also aim for the right hand side of this boost pad here, so you're around here. This means you don't have to turn your car around in the corner, because you might have seen me before, like air dribbled right out here, then I had to turn my car a lot here to just then get the goal. If you do that, it's impossible for you to get that. When if you just do it from the right hand side of the boost pad, you just need 3 touches and then you score. There's not really too much else to this mechanic, to be honest. It's literally just improve your air and ball control and you'll be able to score them. And just get 3 touches, 3 big touches, hit it as high as possible. And it will just be easy, you'll score it really quickly. I got mine really early on. So this is literally all you have to do. Just 3 touches to the right hand side of the boost. Then you can move on to the intermediate air dribble that I'll cover now. So go back onto shot 1 on this pack. And now I'll be showing you how to do the intermediate air dribble. And the intermediate air dribble I'll teach you is this spinning air dribble from mid boost, just like this. Spinning air dribbles, they're not too difficult. I prefer spinning air dribbles to normal ones. This is mainly because my spinning mechanic's better than my normal mechanic. But the best way to master this is fly around the map like this. If you've got workshop maps, just use workshop maps. Spin around like this. I keep as close to the wall as possible. And my tip to you is don't just tap your car like this. Don't tap the air roll. Really spin the air roll around with your joystick. And you might have heard of constant air rolling, constant boosting. My tip for you, do constant joystick movement to really understand your car really well. do constant joystick movement like this and try and fly around with a bit of speed, and it's really difficult to do. Doing constant joystick movement will really improve your air rolling mechanic tons, and you'll be able to do these air dribbles in no time. So if your spinning car control looks like that, then you can do that from the back wall. You can do it from anywhere. You'll be able to do it for a really long period of time. And as I said before, all air dribbles is literally just your mechanics. It's literally just your ball and car control. It's no secret tips, it's just your ball and car control. And you want to always try and hit right underneath the ball here. You don't want to hit the side of the ball, especially in this mid boost shot. If I hit in the side of the ball, I'm just not going to be able to get this, it's just going to fall to the floor. So really make sure you're hitting right underneath the ball, just like this. And another thing that I'm doing as well, this might not be suited for you if you're intermediate level, but I'm trying to hit it with the nose of my car instead of the corner, like that. This keeps the ball really high in the air, and I'm not holding down on boost, but you do want to boost quite a bit to keep the ball in the air. So just boost a lot and hit right in the centre underneath the ball, then the ball just won't hit the floor. Just really try and hit right in the centre of the ball like this. Then boost quite hard into it as well, because you don't want the boost falling low on the floor. Then after you can do that, then you can move on to the next one. But one other tip I'll give you, I really find inverted swivel really useful for these air dribbles. This means the camera moves a bit differently when your car's underneath the ball like this, and it just makes it a lot easier in my opinion. And that's literally all you have to do. You can do it more on the side, but you have to boost more into the ball like that. But it's just a bit more difficult in my opinion. Just keep right underneath the ball. And as I said before, all you have to do is just improve your mechanics. And the way to improve your mechanic, as I was saying, constantly do this air roll around the map just like this. Constantly move your joystick and do this for about half an hour every single day, and you'll be able to master this in no time. Like even I struggle with a constant joystick movement like this and constant air roll. Don't let your air roll go. And you can do it with constant boosting as well. So I think that's even out of my... I can do constant boosting without constant joystick moving, but with the joystick movement I just can't do it. And that's basically everything with the intermediate one. Just improve your mechanics a ton and aim right under the ball like this and really focus on boosting really hard into the bottom of the ball. Do not go in the corner of it. And your setup, you want to set up so your car's underneath the ball like this. You don't want to set up moving this way, because that's just not going to work. I mean, it might work as you obviously saw there, but it's a lot easier if you set up slower and then really focus on getting underneath the ball. The first touch off your air dribble is the most important touch. I'm really hitting this really high in the air here, so I've got so much time to get the air dribble. So that first touch off the wall here, this one here, this is so important. Like you see there, I've flung it halfway across the map. That's just easy after that. You just don't have to do anything really. So that's everything for the intermediate one. Now for the advanced one. This one will be a full field air dribble, and I'll be doing this on shot 12 on this pack. Just here. So this is a lot more difficult. It's actually pretty difficult on the back wall, because just the way the back wall works, it's a lot different to the corner. And as you see there, you're always really short. So I'll be telling you how to do it properly, just like this. So I need to try and concentrate here. So I do want to hit it and I do want to talk at the same time. There's nearly me hitting it. So what you want to do for this, you want to focus on this back wall, the first touch. You want the first touch to be really high up in the air, just like this. You want it really high up. And you also want to learn your long air dribbles. You don't want to be moving forwards like I am there. You want to be moving upwards with the ball. You want to be really, really underneath the ball. So the touch there, I'm really underneath the ball here. I'm moving way too far forwards here, but that's all you want to do. You want to be really underneath the ball. Your aim isn't to be moving forwards, your aim is to be moving underneath the ball like this. And the way you learn this is on a workshop map called Airdribble Gauntlet. I'm not sure, I can't remember how to even get on workshop maps because I've not been on them for so long. So I would show you it, but I can't remember how to even get on workshop maps now. But Airdribble Gauntlet is the one that I use so much. I was literally on that for hours every single day practicing air dribbles. And that's literally the only way I got good at them. Like this one, this would be a goal here. And the main way I did that is boosting really hard in the ball. You don't want to hold on to boost the whole time. You want to boost into the ball like this and then let go, then boost again, then let go, then boost again. That was probably a bit too slow then, but you see what I mean. You don't want to keep hold of it, but you do want to have it held down for more than you've hold off it. So I'm hitting the ball, letting go quickly, and then quickly holding on to boost again, if you know what I mean. So I'm only letting off boost for a small amount of time. This makes the ball always move upwards, because you don't want the ball to be falling down from its peak height. You want the ball to stay at its peak height, and the only way you do that is constantly boosting into the ball to make it go upwards. That's literally all I'll tell you. You have to keep it boosting upwards. And another thing, I don't want to hit the ball with the corner of my car. I want to hit the ball with the nose of my car, right in the centre. This gives the ball the best touches possible. As you saw there, I hit it with the corner of my car, and the ball just didn't really fly anywhere. This is why you really want to hit it right in the centre like that. The ball really does fly upwards. I do hit it with the corners of my car, but that's my last selection. I really want to always hit it with the nose of my car. And you also don't want to be dribbling it like this. You want to have really strong hits, and that can only be possible boosting into it really hard. So you don't want to have you don't want the ball to be stuck on your car like glue like this, because it's really difficult to get that air dribble. You want it to be bouncing like that, instead of keeping it on top of your car like that. That makes it so much easier. There's not much else to say except just improving your general mechanics for this, and making the ball pop really high like that, because that's the only way you'll be able to score these, is just having the ball pop really high off your car, and really focusing on hitting right underneath like this. So, as I said before, just practice your air rolling, constant joystick moving whilst air rolling. Just fly around the map, be as close as possible to the wall. Go in between boost pads on the floor like this, like do a figure of 8 here, around there, back here. Just do a lot of different movement. Just don't let go of your joystick, don't let go of your air rolling. It is really difficult, but that's the only way you'll improve this. There's not much else to say for this mechanic, except it's just practice, and it's only your ball and air mechanic. That's literally all an Airdribble is, if your mechanics are good or not. So if you've got any questions, ask me below, and I'll see you next time.